I am getting a fair amount of sand in my pool from my return lines. I don't know if it's pool sand or not, pool filter sand. So I'll be changing the sand and the laterals. How can I tell what I'm getting back in my pool?
Well, if it's in fact filter sand, you should be able to scoop it off of the bottom of the pool and physically look at it. If it is super fine, it's likely not filter sand, and it's likely a cracked pipe somewhere, and you're getting sand from the ground into that plumbing. If it is heavy enough and thick enough that you can pick it up, you should be able to investigate. Although, if you replace the sand in the filter and you at minimum pull out and check all the laterals and make sure that you have no cracks or any damage to the laterals, and you refill it and you have that issue again, then it's likely a cracked pipe. But if that stops it, then clearly you had an issue in the filter itself. The only other possibility would be if there's too much sand currently in the filter. Sometimes what happens is you get a lot of settling in the pipes, and when on startup you shoot sand back into the filter as well. So I'd watch for three things.
A variable speed pump, does that have anything to do with it?
And a variable speed pump will absolutely affect this as well, because as the sand settles into the filter, it becomes more efficient. People think changing the sand all the time is good, and really it's not, because as time goes on, that sand sort of settles down, and the more it settles down, as long as it's not plugged, it becomes a better filter and a better filtration. And a nice slow volume of water through there is always better. But what's happened today in the world of variable speed pumps is you ramp the speed way up to 3,450 RPMs, which is like a 3 horsepower pump just cramming water through there. And what that disrupts that base and actually forces some of that sand and medium material through those laterals and back into the pool. And a lot of times it can only take so much, and when you slow it way down, and now let's say you turn it down to 750 RPMs and you've got an eighth of a horse and you've got super slow water running through there, that's way better filtration, and you're far less likely to damage the inside of the filter. And it's really tempting with variable speed pumps today to run them on high, because wow, you're going to push a lot through there. Well, you are, but it's not nearly as efficient. It's wasteful on energy, and it's equally wasteful because you're not doing the effective filtration that you could be doing.